Climbing up the ridge, and these people were like, yeah, there's a rattlesnake about 1/4 of a mile up. It's on your right, so watch out.
Oh no. Oh. But he then told us that he was on a hunt to take down the Appalachian Trail murder man who supposedly has killed multiple people.
What's up, everyone? We're on the Appalachian Trail today with Luke. Just me and Luke today. We're doing about 12 miles today. We're at Caledonia right now, right outside of Caledonia.
Future capital of the country.
Future capital of the country. And then we're gonna hike to Tumbling Run, which is about 12.6 miles. Then we're gonna head back to Caledonia, but we're only gonna go halfway, 6.6 miles to Rocky Mountain Shelter. And then on Friday, we're gonna end the day at Caledonia.
Bring glory to God by people.
By it being a hipster church. Through the dirt. About to climb into the rocks. Yes. This is the ridge we were talking about. Oh, lots of rock scrambling. Should probably put the camera away.
Yeah, wet rock.
Well, it's actually not that bad right here. But I know once we get to the top, jumping from rock to rock. Yeah. But like she went in yesterday. Yeah, lots of rock scrambling. So we stopped at the top of the ridge, what we hope is the top of the ridge, for a little break. We were climbing up the ridge, and these people were like, yeah, there's a rattlesnake about 1/4 of a mile up. It's on your right, so watch out. So we've been going like super slow, but we haven't seen anything. Taking a drink break here, and then we'll continue on. There's pretty cool rocks around here though, back there. All right, catch up with you later. There is Vision Quest. Do we go this way? It says down here. Let's check down here. Luke's trying to lead us in the wrong direction. He wants to go to Vision Quest.
I do.
We need to go this way.
I was pulling.
Stopped for lunch. Lunchtime. Sitting on a tree. I have Honey Nut Cheerios, peanut butter and honey in a tortilla. Pure energy, right?
Pure energy.
Turn the heat up.
Got some honey.
I bet you do. Sure. Thanks.
Just finished up lunch. We think we have about 4 more miles to the shelter. We'll see how accurate that is. So we made it finally to Chimney Rocks. Got, I think it's like 0.1 or 2 miles up the hill. So I don't know, you want to drop packs here? I'm going to take the packs up. Remember last time we dropped the packs? Up to you.
Let's drop the packs.
Drop the packs. Don't steal them.
There's quite a lot of rocks in the world we be living in, but one almighty rock will keep the orbit that it's spinning in. Dead to flesh but resurrected through the blessed risen King. Jesus and the Word of God, yes, there is a synonym.
I was waiting for a synonym rhyme. Or a cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Wow. Nice.
Oh, yeah. And there's a... What reservoir is that, Luke?
I believe that's the Waynesboro Reservoir.
He says that's the Waynesboro Reservoir. But let's be honest, he has no idea. I feel like I could still hear it like 10 seconds after. Do you hear that?
I don't know, almost passed out.
So that was Chimney Rocks. gonna hit that again tomorrow morning because we're gonna come back in the same direction. I think we have like no more than a mile down to the shelter where we're staying at tonight. And it's like 2:15 maybe. So make an excellent time from Caledonia to Tumbling Run. We're here, I think. Just came from that direction. Basically all downhill. I don't know, what do you think was, what'd I say? I think we're going this way. Yeah.
My legs are rubber.
Let's go down over here. I think that was about a mile, would you say?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't have enough energy to respond to your questions right now.
I like this spot over here, from what I remember. They have like firewood here.
Nice.
It's pretty legit. This is where we camped the last time. Getting there. So we decided on this campsite. We went to a place that we had gone to last time we were here, but there was a huge group there on a Wednesday. I guess they're from, I don't know, like some school program or something. But this works. There's like a nice little 2 seats and a table here. Pretty nice. Got some hammock trees. Pretty much perfect. There's Lucas. So we're gonna relax for a while. Yes. And then set up. Maybe just throw the hammock up and relax in that. It's probably more comfortable than a wooden log. Let's do it. Break.
Amazing.
So Luke just woke up from a nap.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga. Now we're headed to get some water. And then I don't know, what do you want to do after that? It's only like 4. I feel like it's too early to eat. But I am kind of hungry. I don't know. Look at this big mushroom.
I think we should.
Smart water bottle for scale.
Wow.
Spring location across the street. This is a famous spot over here. Last time we were here, we got water. We were walking back, and I said, I don't feel very well. And then I went and threw up right here. Just a little story for you. So if you're at Tumbling Run Shelter and you're going to get water, this is not it. I mean, you can get water here. It's a pretty big stream, but you actually have to keep heading this way. Across the rocks. You just getting water here?
Oh, you gotta go farther, huh?
Yeah. Didn't you just hear me tell people?
Yeah.
There's a sign that's a spring right over here. Luke's still not awake yet. So do a little rock scramble over the stream here. And then keep heading up this way, and it's not too much further if I remember correctly.
There it is.
Like a pipe coming out of the ground. You probably drink that straight up. But let's not. Let's filter it.
Refreshing.
Feels great.
People who had trees on their property were obliged to cut all branches that overhung a property line wall.
Mountain house.
I'll take you on a tour of Tumbling Run. We've got 2 beautiful shelters up here. which we will not be staying in. I didn't even notice the ground here. That's pretty crazy how it's like straight up stone. Picnic table in the middle. And they've got this sort of pavilion thing. Another picnic table. Some flowers. That's where you put your stove.
That's pretty great.
Where are you supposed to hang your food if they don't want you to get off the trail?
Oh, there it is. There's a.
Is that's like a clothesline?
Are you sure? No.
Oh,
Right along
oh,
past it,
I didn't even see.
Yeah.
Well, we aren't headed into the woods. I thought I saw that before, but then I looked back over and it was just this clothesline. Dang.
They left some time.
Life just got easy. Somebody hit the easy button there. That was easy.
Oh man, these are great.
Yeah. Morning, everyone. It's about 6:50 right now.
What's that?
Luke just woke up. He doesn't know that I'm filming. He's trying to figure out how to get out of his hammock right now.
Get out of there, I can't find the zipper.
He's pretty much stuck. I could help him, but I like to see him struggle. I don't even know where the zipper is. I think somebody stole the zipper.
I gotta pee.
Oh,
is it kind of like a feet?
no. I think somebody stole your zipper, Luke.
Zipper.
Oh, it's up here.
XYZ. Thank you.
Now run! So today we're going to hike like 6 miles back to Rocky Mountain Shelter. So we're trying to get out of here early so we can hit that by lunch and then just hang out there. So we're gonna pack up and then head up to Chimney Rocks, hang out there a little bit, and then keep hiking. So one last surprise before we leave. I was sitting down getting the food out, and I told Luke last night, yeah, I think I had a couple bug bites on my head. And so he walks up behind me and he's like, dude, that's not a couple bug bites. Look at it. And it looks like this.
Oh no. Oh.
So I guess last night had my head against the bug net of the hammock and got bit up pretty bad. I don't really feel it at all, but it's there. So we'll work on that tonight when I go to sleep. I'll wear a buff or something or not put my head against the side of the hammock. So we're leaving camp for about the next mile. It's pretty much all uphill. And then from there, it's easy sailing. Right, Luke?
That's right.
Easy walking, easy hiking. Oh. So we made it to Chimney Rock. What time is it? Like 9 maybe? Maybe even before then. I don't know. We got up here faster than we thought we would though, right?
Yeah. It's only 8:40.
Nice, only 8:40. I said about 3/4 of the way up. I think we're halfway there. Then we rounded the next bend, and we was there. We was there. So we're gonna have some breakfast. I don't know how well you can see it up there on the rocks. You guys saw it yesterday, so I'm not gonna bring the camera along. We're just gonna chill up there, and then we probably have like 5.5 miles until Rocky Mountain Shelter, but it's pretty much all flat or downhill, so we should be able to crush it, get there by 12 o'clock. Alright, I'm gonna eat some breakfast. So we're done at Chimney Rock. We were beginning to be attacked by horse flies, so we came down, we ate some breakfast up there. We met 2 guys. One of them you should follow on Instagram. His name is Dan_the Photo Man.
Dan Photo Man.
Dan_Photo Man.
Yeah.
So follow him on Instagram. He was pretty cool. He actually knew Luke's dad because they both are bird watchers. So Luke was like, yeah, my dad's a bird watcher in Pennsylvania. And he told him his name. And Dan was like, oh, I know him. I've seen his stuff. So that's pretty crazy. And then the other guy was Matt. They were pretty cool to talk to. They were just like climbing the rocks whenever we got up there. So now we are going to hike to Rocky Mountain Shelter. No stopping, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like 5.5 miles or something. It's not that far. And hopefully be there by lunch. And we'll eat lunch there and hang out.
Did I
Use your capital PA.
Well, I mean, I'm tired. Just like whatever I end up.
Been hiking. What time is it, Luke?
10:22.
It's 10:22, so we've been hiking for like a little bit over an hour now. I feel like we're making good time. Like I said, this is all pretty much flat or downhill here. Starting to get some blisters on my feet. I don't really feel them yet, or I feel them, I don't see them yet. So I got an extra pair of sock liners I'm gonna try to switch into. I think when I woke up this morning, I didn't sleep with my tarp on last night, so I feel like there was some dew on things, and I think my socks were a little moist. So I'm sure that had something to do with it, because we hiked like 12 miles yesterday and I didn't have any blisters. So just taking a quick break. We shouldn't be too much further from the shelter. We should definitely, I would think, get there by 12 o'clock. So I'm going to switch into some new sock liners. Keep on moving.
I'll leave for a little while.
You lead, I'll follow. Oh, your hat fell off.
Whoa.
Near disaster. Luke found this hat on the side of the road of when we were coming from Caledonia, just walking up the road to the AT. It was just sitting there. It was destiny. Check out this bone. We saw this here earlier. That thing's huge. Here's my hand compared to it. Like a mountain lion feasting on it. So we made it to Rocky Mountain Shelter. Right now we're at the spring, which is kind of weird. It's like right at the, like you walk down to Rocky Mountain Shelter, like down a mountain, and then the spring is even further down the mountain, and it's right by a road. So that seems kind of weird to me, but I don't know. And also, when we got there, there's this guy there, and he's a little strange. So we don't think we're gonna stay there. We're gonna get on this road. This road will take us right to Caledonia, and then we'll be done. So we're gonna cut the trip a little bit short. I want Luke to recount what happened back there.
Just a few minutes ago, we successfully made it to the campsite where we had originally planned to stay, and there was a feller there with the nickname of Skittles, who was very kind and offered to make us some shrimp and sloppy joes. We kindly declined, but he then told us that he was on a hunt to take down the Appalachian Trail murder man who supposedly has killed multiple people, and he showed us the boot that of what the murderer's footprint looked like, and it's just so happened to be the same boot that he was wearing as well. So
That's
we
not
just-
suspect at all either.
just decided.
He
that-
said, and I quote, I said, how are we supposed to know if it's you or the killer? And he's like, well, you won't. But if it's me, you'll be okay. He did say he had a car parked on the side of the road, filled with stuff. And I think we're walking past it right now. That is a pretty nice car.
He
I
was
cut
very
ya.
nice to us, but we just did not feel like we wanted to stay in the area any longer.
So we headed down the mountain, got some water. Now we're on a hike back to Caledonia. This adds about 2 more miles or something, but at least it's just a road walk. So I think it was like 6 miles in total. So there's that. So we decided to stop for a little lunch break for Luke. I didn't eat anything. It looked like my calculations were wrong. We are actually much closer than previously anticipated. For some reason, it was trying to take us up to Quarry Gap Shelter, and not just to Caledonia. So we're only like a mile away right now, if that. So we're gonna hike the rest of the way. Grab your
Yeah.
stick.
Grabbing my stick.
Across the road here.
Ah.
We made it. It was it's an interesting trip. But we are at the car. Gonna head out. Maybe head back to my house. Write some music.
Yes.
With our extra time, since we were planning on being out for an extra night, we got an extra day now. So I'm gonna get in the car. We're gonna call it quits. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.